Hi, this is Shade Foray with TaxSaleSupport.com. I'm here with Steven Swenson again. This is one of our Deal of the Week videos here for February.
Yeah, and today we're going to be talking about Arizona tax lien certificates.
Yeah, Arizona is a tax lien state with a maximum interest rate, annual interest rate of 16% annually. So basically, the counties sell tax liens, that represent people's delinquent taxes. So they can collect the money they need to operate right away.
Yeah, exactly. Now, Arizona holds their auctions in February, and their tax liens are sold with a redemption period of 3 years.
Yeah, and they use a bid down the interest rate system, with bidding starting at 16% and then bidding its way down till the person willing to accept the lower interest rate wins.
Yeah, and if the redemption period passes and the lien holder still hasn't paid back, the property owner still hasn't paid back the lien holder, then you could actually foreclose on the property and become the new property owner.
Yeah, exactly. So before we move on, though, we just want to encourage everybody to subscribe or join. We've noticed that only a small percentage of people are, so we want to encourage everybody to sign up for the page and also, hit the bell for notifications.
Yeah, I would love to have you join us.
So what we're going to be looking at is actually some of the tax liens in Mohave County, and the date of this auction is February 22nd.
Yeah, now this is a tax lien auction going to be held online through realauction.com. And in this particular area, there is tax liens on this list that you'd want to avoid.
Yeah. In other words, in some cases, we've seen sales before where most of the liens were pretty good, but then there's also sales where they have a certain percentage of the liens they offer that are that are risky.
Yeah, well, some of these can be out in the middle of nowhere. And really, what we're looking for when we're looking at any investment is we want to make sure it has both use and value. So if we are looking at something like a piece of land, we want to make sure that it's accessible and that it has road access.
Yeah. So here we can see the style of the list. We can see the property numbers there, and also the face amount. So in this particular case, there we can see, this is from the highest face amount working its way down.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see the parcel ID number, the tax year, and essentially you can click on the link to be directed to the county record information.
Yeah, so the first property we're looking at here, is this just a $450 lien?
Yeah, this is a $450 lien on a mobile home with land, or it could just be a home actually. Normal home, built in 1979. Has a assessed value of $71,000, has a Zillow value of about $80,000, so it's probably pretty close to around there. But at a $450 lien, your investment is pretty well protected, even if this is located in a little bit smaller town like Kingman, Arizona.
Yeah. It's a very small lien for the property value, so the lien is highly secured, and it would be well worth foreclosing. Really, it'd be a great property.
Yeah, good tax lien, even if you could earn a decent interest rate return on it, it would be a good investment.
Yeah. Here's the second lien we're looking at. This is a lien for just $415, and it is for this property here, which I believe is a piece of land that also has, looks like a trailer on it.
Yeah, it has a mobile home on it. It only has an assessed value of $18,000. But, when looking at the market, and you can see that on the photo on the right, the arrows that are in red are all the properties that are surrounding it. So you can see that the surrounding properties range from $234,000 to, on the lower end, $55,000, but $177,000, $132,000. So in looking at that, I would judge that with the mobile home there, meaning it probably has a well set up or utilities, power, I think it could easily be worth over $50,000 as far as the market value.
Yeah, and just like the previous one too, it's a very small lien amount, for property that has significant value.
Well, and somebody might look at this and say, that's only worth $18,000, and maybe you could get this one at a higher interest rate return. But really, this one is just as safe as many other liens, because there really is value in having the utilities there on a buildable lot.
Yeah. Now here we have another one. This one is a little bit different here, where it's a $416 lien, and it's actually a larger piece of property.
Yeah, this is a 36 acre lot. Has a assessed value around $34,000. Now, one thing we're looking at, when we're looking at a property like this, is, as I mentioned earlier, we want to make sure that it has road access.
Yeah, which this one we can see it actually has a couple different places for road access.
Yeah, also when in looking a little more into the property record, I can see that this property sold back in 2001, for $68,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and it was issued in a warranty deed. So the last time it sold, it had a warranty deed. They paid $68,000 for it. It has an assessed value, which we can already see from the county level can be a little bit lower, $34,000. I think this would be a pretty good investment at based on $416.
Yeah, absolutely. All of these so far, would make great investments. They're fairly low lien amounts for valuable properties.
Well, and you can see the owner there is located out of state.
Yeah.
Which maybe means that even though you're likely they're going to pay it off, gives you a higher chance that you could possibly foreclose and become the owner of this property. And with it being land, that it even increases your chances.
Yeah. Here we have another lien. This is another $450 lien, and this is actually a nice little house. Valued pretty high. Actually valued at closer to like $140,000. So that $400 investment is highly secured. With a property like this, just like really all of these have been secured. This one's just more so secured than a lot of them.
Yeah, this is a double wide manufactured home with its own property, own lot. And like Shade said, has a market value of $141. But even if we were to say that it's not that, let's take off $40,000 and even put it at $100,000, you're still looking at a $449 lien on a valuable property. And none of these properties are what we would really consider sexy properties.
Yeah.
But they all have use, they all have value. And one thing to mention as well is, on something like a piece of land, if you find a valuable piece of land, there's probably going to be less competition on that, and you can earn a lot higher interest rate on that. So as you're looking at tax lien auctions, the very best properties are always going to have the most competition, which always means you're going to get the lowest interest rate return. But if we're looking at different avenues or different types of properties on the list, there's properties that are just as safe, just as secure, but you can earn a higher interest rate return.
Yeah, it's true. Just by looking at properties that not everybody else, might look at or, think to look at.
Like that bigger piece of land could be a good example.
Yeah.
We might be able to easily get 16% or a higher interest rate on that property, where maybe some of the nicer homes, the $2,000 lien homes that are available on the list, they get, a lot more competition.
Yeah, those are good points. So again, this is for the coming tax lien sale in Mohave County. That is going to be ending on February 22nd. And again, that's also being done through Real Auction.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you're interested in learning more, go ahead and check out our free training that we have at secretsoftaxlieninvesting.com. You can click the link in the description in the comments area. And that's going to give you access to our free ebooks and our monthly free webinar.
Yeah, you can also join our membership program if you want to, which is just $39 a month if you're month-to-month, or $29 a month if you want to do a year ahead. That includes tax lists and training. It's designed to be affordable and effective.
Yeah, we definitely think it's one of the best values in tax sale education.
Yeah. Hey, thanks so much for watching this video.
Yeah, appreciate it.